Hi guys. Okay, I am so happy with this magazine page. I want to push through and try and create the complementary My List page. And we looked at this briefly about a week ago. First, the only thing on the magazine page is to make this larger, and you can also make this larger on the article page as well. Yeah, that could definitely be bigger. And while we're on this page, we've got quite a big gap here. We don't need this size gap. It just needs to be a small gap, half that. Okay, but I have got a problem with, as you can see, I've cleared my cache, but I'm still having all sorts of problems with the transitions. But I'm sure that's just a case of something needs to be uploaded. What I do like an awful lot is this text with the shadow that it's got, and in the italic text. I think it looks a lot better like that. So yeah. Okay. Oh, also this text here. If we look here, here's what I did earlier. Let's have a look at it. And for some reason it's changed. I don't know why. Here we can see all the text is that style with that with the shadow, and it's also in italic, and that looks really nice. So let's definitely have the italics down here, and we may even want it up the top here as well, but get all these sizes correct first. However, Piyush, there's quite a bit to do today, so I would actually not worry about this just yet. I can live with this for a day or two. Well, no, sorry, for a day, and we'll correct this tomorrow. For today, we're going to be doing this. Where is it? Photoshop. Here we go. Look at that. Beautiful. And this is another part of the same thing. We're not going to worry about these changing the top stripe just yet. We're going to add the magazine to the top, and the My List already goes to My List. We'll worry about this navigation probably a long way down the line. What I really want to do is I'm making some videos, and by making this My List, and from there going on to be able to make the guests make their own web page, and later on make a whole sort of website about their what they want for their villa holiday. I'm making a tool that can transcend villa rentals into villa sales, because someone who wants to buy a villa would like this functionality, and we could add to it with an awful lot more sort of local services. How many schools are there, what are the qualities of the schools, etc., etc., making a system so awesome for real estate buyers that they love the system, and they use the website that has that system on it, and therefore the business goes to the company who has our systems. And as I'm approaching real estate agents before rental agents, this is very, very, very important. It's very good that I can now technically show something that would work definitively for real estate agents, and for that matter, you know, any product that's sold for quite a high price, jewelry, for instance. You know what, you want to make a list, make a web page for sending to your girlfriend so she could pick her own jewelry in a really glamorous way. You know, there's a lot of options. Okay, so let's go back to this page is relatively simple. This is basically all that we've done today, but we've just added these numbers. So it's 1, 2, and adding this little navigation at the top and changing this font. That's all it is. Okay, and so let's have a look at the list page. Now this looks awfully different, I suspect, to you than the current page, but I'm hoping we can do this with speed. I have again tried to limit the changes as best I can. So I've basically taken this page exactly as it is, and I've remade these buttons in a different way, put it on a white background, and added that secondary layer, or the third layer of navigation here. Okay, so as we can see here, we've got show more details button, go to booking page button. That's the same as show more details and booking page. And this add new villa, which isn't actually working at the moment, but it doesn't really matter. That add new villa goes at the bottom here. And again, a go to bookings page button, and this magazine view button that'll take us into the magazine view that we've seen, this view. And the add new properties go in here. And what I want to be able to do is copy and paste in a list of, 15 or 20 villas. That way I can demonstrate how we can make a list very, very, very quickly for salespeople to send to their clients. Okay, so yeah, I mean, that really is all it is. We're not worrying about this navigation. This is fine as it is for now. We're adding this, which is just this blue color. There's no this blue color, and the standard H. I think go for the H3. I believe it's H3. Is that sort of slightly bigger open sans. And yeah, have all of these options: magazine view, edit, organize my lists, make my web page. We'll be worrying about that tomorrow. Group options we won't be doing just now, and tutorial video we'll do after the weekend after I've made the videos about it. And that's going to be pretty cool. Okay, so Piyush, I have basically just started with this, which is our standard edit page. We use this on the edit magazines page, our new edit magazines page. Where is that? This page. So it's this page, which is the same also as the article pages, other than we're not showing the top bit. Oh, and these article pages, these should slide in. I don't think we've got that going on. No, we haven't. Okay, so we're basically using this and this from our standard pages. We're dropping in a button here and a button here, right aligned. This is 1000 pixels wide. Obviously, we need to take it down to only show 3 at a go, but don't worry about the responsiveness today. Let's just get it working for 1360 today. Okay, so we've got the show more details button, go to bookings page button here. And these buttons are just a little bit wider than the buttons yeah, just like this. Use this button, so keep that shadow, but just make it a little bit wider. And this one is the same, but the blue and the grey, the bluey grey. Okay. Okay, so I think I've summed it up quite well. Now let me just do it point by point form in the instructions, and I'm going to send this to Vineeth and copy it to Piyush. Okay, so, oops. I will make a video. Okay, so one, and I'm going to start with items for Vineeth, obviously, because Piyush doesn't get there for 4 hours. Okay, so, okay, let's start with the URL. Which, well, we know there's the my list URL. mylist.php. I don't like that PHP at all. So start with magazine and recreate as okay. We're going to make the my list the magazine page, I think. No. Oh, I don't know. Yes. No, we're going to make this the my list page now that it's looking rather splendid, and recreate as my list, or my list, my list slash magazine. Let me think about that. Let me see it. How does it look? My list. It does look nice like that, actually. So we'll just my list slash magazine. Okay, one, start with and recreate a third. Okay, two. So this would be this. Okay. All we need to do is change the font up here. Change font for header to H1 and open sans extra bold. Let's have a look at the color. Where is it? Color, there we go. Okay. And that's, yeah, I mean, that's all we're looking to do right now. But do we want to? No, let's carry on with this. Okay, so, we just need to add the numbers. Now, we can see here, I've got these numbers here. I think that's something for Piyush to work out how to do that. 1, 2, in a direct line below each other. There and there. Let's just show that. Remove add price, etc. So we're just adding the details that we have as seen on villa pages. So let's just be specific about that. I know, these were okay. These were already okay. Let's just have a look at this. Yes. Make these italic. Okay. No, it's not this page, is it? It's the... I think it's just the articles page. Yeah, so add this detail. So that is add price, etc. For, and that's pretty much, no, we've got to add third stripe. Okay, that's what we're going to call it from now on. Third stripe or third stripe from the top, or third stripe down, third top stripe. Yeah, add third top stripe. The third top stripe is this. Let's have a bird's eye view. There it is. So yeah, it's just this blue. It's left aligned with this gap, so it's aligned to the left of the text area. Open sans. Try the H3 and just copy it as it is there. We'll worry about the responsiveness another time. Okay, so yeah, that's it. That's all we need for this page. Let me just think about the mechanics of it. It's just a list. It's just a list, isn't it? Simple. Hang on. Yeah, no, it's I'm just thinking about this text information here. When they save it, we'll need to create, I suppose, a new record for a guest. Their list information, i.e. what we see on this page currently, will need to be stored alongside whatever information they input here. This will eventually lead to us having our own CMS for the client. So if you want to make this a CMS staved event, so do it. Yeah, I mean, this is your expertise. And just so as we know what we're doing, once I've got this page here, we're going to just be using this make my web page. And when you make a web page, we'll be making a new URL that is unique to the guest. And at that point, we've got to associate that new URL with that guest's list, and of course his inquiry data should he inquire. The chances are, if they're at the point where they're making their own lists, they're going to inquire. Okay, so anyway, that's that's for you to work out how to do. So this page is all everything we need to know we've talked about now. So let's go on to this page. Okay. From old page, and I'll just no, from my list my list magazine style. My list classic style. So this is going to be the classic style. Make into my list. One. In fact, let's make this A, B, C, and D so it doesn't get confusing. Okay, make, and then we've got 2, and we're going to add this third stripe. What are we calling it? Third top stripe. Add third top stripe. C. What am I doing? It's Photoshop. Let's guess it's add text at the top. Add the text at the top. D. Change. Show villas details. That's these buttons we want. Go to booking page. Show villa details. Show more details. And go to bookings page. Create and add. Create and add more details and go to buttons page. Buttons, the top, aligned to at the top. Right, no, it's not right. Just add them where they are. Create transfer functionality from existing buttons. Okay, so whatever's happening on this show and hide, you want to see here, show more details and hide details when it's depressed. Go to booking page, just go to booking page. This is exactly as we've already got it. You did no need to change anything here. But below it, we want a repeat of the go to booking page button, and we want the magazine view button. Let's just write that down. E. Below the villas, add the buttons. Specifically, go to booking page, copy, free, magazine view. On right goes to I wonder if that should be my magazine, not my list magazine. I like that. My magazine. Maybe like that. No. Put the dash in. Or yes, actually, that my slash works well, because then it can be my magazine, my web page, my this, my that. Okay, so that's the new URL. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up now, I think, because that's pretty much everything. And I don't want to make this video so long that you're watching this all day. Okay, that's great for now. Jolly good luck. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll just do as much as we can today, and tomorrow we can. And I actually believe if you are completed with your bits, we can actually start working on that create new web page, my web page. Okay. Anyway, see you guys in the morning. And yes, this does mean I've been working for 13 hours, which is usual, albeit I did have a nice walk and some nice a nice dinner. Okay, right, I'm really going now. Cheers.